Hello traders, Gary Wagner here just after 10 o'clock in Honolulu, 4 o'clock in New York on Monday, the 23rd day of March 2015, and this is the daily report for gold and silver. We do have higher pricing pretty much across the board with the exception of palladium today in the precious metals markets, with silver leading the way in terms of percentage gains on the day, up almost 2%. We'll touch on that in a second. First to gold, currently trading up approximately $8 on the day. $11.90 and change is what you see on the screen. The low today has been approximately, I'll call it $11.78, $11.79. And in terms of the high of the day, we are up near the highs, but I've seen the highs as high as about $11.91. Silver just on fire, trading up about 31 cents on the day, over 17 at 17.04. You can see that here. The high itself is about 17.09, so just a couple of ticks above this with a low of 16.61. We'll touch upon silver in a little bit. We'll also talk about our strategy for trailing stops. So traders, there's no doubt we do have higher pricing, as I said, pretty much across the board in the precious metals markets. We have the equities markets that were up today, oil up a little bit, but the real catalyst of this move, this most recent move in gold, where we see it going to 2-week highs, has absolutely been the dollar. This is a daily chart dollar index that we're currently looking at. Absolutely no doubt. You can see that this market has hit a defined downtrend. And in terms of various levels of support, we'll go ahead and plot that through the week. But it is now trading just above 97 in terms of the index. And you can well see on a defined basis just how much pressure this market's been under. We'll go ahead, we'll convert this to our weekly chart so you get a better idea of what we've been looking at, and let's make sure that this is flushed out properly, which it is. Last week, this tremendous activity, this all happening, this low all coming in really following the minutes being released by the FOMC. Dollar goes under tremendous pressure. In terms of a real level on a technical basis of support, I don't really see anything coming in till about 96, and I'm simply basing that on these tops that we had. In other words, the market comes up, it hits some resistance, it corrects ever so slightly, and realize that up until this most recent point here, in which we're actually seeing some sizable, what I'll label a real correction, we've seen this market really, as I've called it, a runaway freight train, because you would have a dynamic move, very shallow retracement followed by another dynamic move, little bit of sideways dynamic move, a small correction, dynamic move, major correction. We've actually got a percentage now coming out of the market that we saw driven into the market. So this is certainly a dollar weakness based rally going on today. And traders, to give you a real indication of what we are looking at right now in terms of a dollar weakness and trading, take a look at gold right here. And let's go ahead, put my pointer up, but take a look at gold right here. And you can see that the net change that we have, this $8 change that we have, is not really due today so much to buying, because actual normal trading and buying has a negative bias on the day, but it is all dollar weakness that is precipitating this upward move today. And so traders, that takes us to our current positions and our current stop placement. We're looking at our silver chart, this being the cash market right now. But my recommendation, you can see this dramatic rise. We've had a low today, roughly of about 16.51. For traders that want to tighten that stops in, we're in at 16.13. Go ahead and trail your stop up to 16.49. We'll attach a trade alert on the email going out to you to let you know that the video is up and running, but that's my recommendation, would be 16.49. It would put it really just under the lows of today. If we go and put it under the second day low, we're really sitting now at about 16.11. and you could put it at 1610. That's in essence where our entry price is. But if you want to lock in some profits right now, you can do that by moving your stop up to 1649. and traders finally will take a final look at gold in terms of stop placement. One thing I did want to mention in both the silver and gold trade is that when we look at the MACD, they have absolutely at this point crossed, and that's a pretty good sign in terms of the upside. Traders that are looking to raise the stop in gold, current low, call it 1179. You can put it at 1178. Of course, our entry price is 1171. This has been Gary Wagner wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for another daily update and review. Bye-bye.